One of the reasons I love The Sims 2 so much is because I can always learn something new about it, even though I've been playing it for countless years. In this video, I'm bringing you 5 features that tend to be a bit forgotten, a bit overlooked by players. Tricks that can help you while playing. There are loads of fun facts, miscellaneous little gameplay features that I could talk about, but in this video I have to restrict myself. I'm only going to be talking about practical things. Did you know that you can delete terrain paint the same way you can delete wallpaper, walls and flooring? Well, apparently for the longest time I didn't. So if you put down some terrain and you screw up at the edges or something, you can just press Ctrl, click and go over the parts that you want to delete. It doesn't show like the bulldozer icon while you do this, so I think that's why a lot of people miss it. Even though the game literally tells you, but who reads these things anyway? So now you don't need to resort to undoing bad terrain paint. Also, did you know that the terrain used in Pleasant View actually does not appear amongst the terrains that you can put down? It has like these flower versions, but it doesn't have the empty clean one. So it's a good thing to be able to get rid of bad terrain easily. The next thing I want to show you, I have actually never ever heard anybody talk about, never seen it on the internet anywhere. The first time I heard it being mentioned was actually in Martico's video, where she just casually dropped that, by the way, you can do this. I was like, no way. You can make shortcuts for certain camera angles. You can set these for each household separately. What you need to do is hold down Ctrl and press 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9. And then later, using those numbers, just the numbers themselves, no other key, will jump you back to that camera angle. So this is how it works. I'm gonna set an angle for this view. I'm gonna press Ctrl and 4. I'm gonna go somewhere else, maybe turn the camera, look at this palm tree, and then I press 4 and it jumps back. Then I'm gonna set one separately for the hot tub because I wanna look at this hot tub. I want to always be able to just jump to this hot tub and check who's doing what in it. Check if there's anybody being naughty in the hot tub. So I'm going to press Ctrl and 5 and then I go somewhere else and then I press 5 and we get taken back to the hot tub. Okay, last one, I'm going to set one for the front door, so I'm going to press Ctrl and 6. Maybe go check on Nina and Dina up here. And then I hear the doorbell ring, maybe Mortimer's here or something, and then I can just press 6 and we can see the door. Genius, I tell you. You can utilize this very well actually if you develop like your own combination of keys and their corresponding parts of the house that you want to see. So like maybe you set 4 to always show the front door, you set 5 to always show the living room or something like that. But you do have to set this for each household you play if you want to use them in each household, obviously. This next trick I also learned from Martico. She has honestly taught me a lot. And it's right-clicking on templates in Create a Sim. So whether that's face templates or facial features separately like eyes or noses, you can right click on one template as many times as you want and it will gradually change what your sim already has into this template. You can't really see on this nose right here because it was pretty similar, I think, but I'm gonna show you with a face. So I just left clicked on the first face template, so now she has this really default one, and then I'm gonna go and do some right clicking on this more interesting one, and we can see that her face gradually turns into that. And you can do some mixing and matching, bring in some other face templates. Obviously if you click all the way through up until 10, then it will change all the way into the new face template. It's really good for making unique looking sims with little effort. Like catching an ugly townie out on the street and just saying, okay, come here, you're gonna get a bit of a makeover. When you want to change their ugly face, but you also don't want to get rid of all of the ugliness and you just want something quick to work with. This thing I actually knew about, but I have seen people who didn't. There is a way to make basically any neighborhood to neighborhood, sub-neighborhood to sub-neighborhood, lot to sub-neighborhood, jump, just one loading screen long. So let's make the longest example. Let's say you have a household loaded up like I have Don Lothario's household loaded up here in Pleasant View, and you suddenly decide you have business somewhere completely different, maybe in the sub-neighborhood of a completely different neighborhood, let's say the downtown of the Siddhartha Valley. You don't have to go back to Pleasant View and then go to the Siddhartha Valley and then load up downtown from there. What you need to do is click options, then go look at the top left corner, click advanced neighborhood options and then click main menu. From here you can select the neighborhood that you want to go to or the main neighborhood of the sub-neighborhood you want to go to. So you click on a neighborhood and then you go under it to one of the subhood selectors, the one you need. And from there you can choose the sub-neighborhood you want to go to. In this case I go to the Siddhartha Valley and I click the downtown icon under the Siddhartha Valley and then I enter the downtown from here. If you have not saved before doing this, the game will of course ask you if you want to save before leaving a lot. And the last thing I want to show you is kind of similar to this previous one and I also knew about it, but it's a good reminder. If you're at a household and you're in live mode and you move the camera so that you can see other houses around you that have Sims living in it, you can click on one of these houses and choose if you want to enter the household directly from one household to the other without having to go out to the neighborhood. It might ask you if you want to save your game before you exit. Similarly, if you're at a household and you're in live mode and you have a community lot on the horizon that you can click on, it will ask you if you want to visit this community lot with your current household, and it will even give you options how you want to get to this lot. You can walk, if your Sims own a car they can also drive there, and if they don't, they can just call a taxi. I think in this case, drive refers to calling a taxi. Yeah, she's going to call a taxi. And then if you press play, you can pick Sims to go with the Sim that you clicked on the lot with. This can give your game a bit more of an open world feel if that's something you're after. That's it, these were my forgotten tricks to make your game easier. Do you have any tricks that other people might not know about? Some features that are little known that you think others should know about? Let me know and let other people know as well in the comments. I do want to make another video about gameplay features that are little known, but this video was focused on practical things. I hope you liked it, I hope you learned something you didn't know before, or maybe you just got reminded of some things that you have forgotten over time yourself. Or maybe you knew all of this, well it's entirely possible that you did. Either way, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more Sims 2 videos from me, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, that's all. See you next time. Bye bye!